What is up, guys? This is Colonial Puppet, and this is the first episode of the Minecraft Let's Build an Airport, the landing strip slash runway portion of this huge Let's Build that's been going on for over a year. And I'm still not done with this airport, but I'll keep trucking, I guess. I don't know. Obviously, we're not in Minecraft right now. This is an overhead view of what we have built so far, or actually a little bit more than what we've built so far. Right now I'm in Microsoft PowerPoint. I will jump over to Minecraft later in the episode, but right now I thought it was best to show you what I've done so far in terms of the runway slash landing strip slash, I don't know, tarmac area of the airport. Show you what I've done so far, because I kind of thought about it, and there really wasn't any better way to show you what I've done. Like, I didn't want to record me building or laying all of these blocks, which I didn't lay, by the way. I want to actually apologize to all of the like Xbox, PlayStation, Minecraft players who are following along, because these are a lot of blocks. I actually copy pasted them in MC Edit. All of this. And also built two more hangars, or copy pasted two more hangars right here. So that's gonna take a while to build, unfortunately, but it's okay, I guess. I don't know. I've done worse on the Xbox, but yeah, I thought I'd show you what I did, not through the game, but through this overhead view of the airport in Microsoft PowerPoint, complete with transitions. Oh yeah. Just to put it in perspective, this is what we had built last time we left off. And so all of this, isn't that awesome? All of this is new. Everything in red right here is all new. Extended it quite a bit, even the road right here. And I'll show you, one, I kind of stopped putting these little parking spots. I'll show you where those stop and where it just becomes one wide lane right here. But yep, this is all new. And my next slide is the dimensions of what I did. Okay, so like I said, when we left off, only like this portion was built. I extended 90 blocks out from the hangar. And there's a little lip at the edge of the roof that kind of overhangs some of the ground. So when I say 90 blocks across, I mean like right up against the wall of the hangar to right up against the wall of the second hangar is 90 blocks across, like that. One thing to point out, I forget how many blocks is in between here, but these two don't match up. As you can see, this is right up against the stone, whereas this one kind of has a like cushion right here of stone. I forget how much across this is, like maybe like 4 blocks. Doesn't really matter. All you need to know is that it's 90 blocks across. This whole thing, and by the way, the stone ends there. I didn't crop it off. This is literally where it ends. Beyond this is just water. So this is 90 blocks across. This is 172 blocks across. In between these two is 8 blocks. So this right here is 8 blocks across. And this whole thing is 479 blocks across. So filling all that in with stone, and also building these two. Is what I've done so far, which again, I didn't want to show any recording of me doing that, because that would have just been really boring, because it was mostly just laying down stone and also redoing what I already showed you in the Let's Build a Hangar episode, so just repeat that 2 more times. I might change up the hangars to kind of differentiate the 3, and if that happens, then I will actually record that. But just to let you know, these two are identical to the one we built in the hangar Let's Build. And so, yep, those are the dimensions of all this. I'll kind of leave it on there for anyone writing it down. But yeah, you don't have to know how far across like things like this are, because you know the total, and you know the width of the hangers, and you know the width of that. So math, I don't want to do it right now, but just know that 172 blocks from the road to the end of what we have so far, 479 blocks across from the back of the hangar to where we left off in this corner, and yep, 90 blocks across. So next slide. Whoa, so cool. This is showing you what I'm going to be doing in this Let's Build so far with what we have built. I'm going to be making a road that comes off of this road into what this is going to be is a parking lot, and this kind of extrusion right here is going to be like a security checkpoint, maybe like a gate. And by the way, this line is a fence, so I might kind of get rid of the fence here and have it come around to like a barricade or something, I don't know. But yep, a road branching off of this main road into through a checkpoint into a parking lot. And here, oh no, the transitions ended. Oh well. Oh, I think I did that because it would be easier to like kind of see everything and how they transition. These are what are possibly going to be helipads. I don't know, so like a parking lot here, and then next to that, like 3 or a couple helipads. I don't know. Just some plans, just to kind of fill in all this blank space. Here I was going to put in, well, I'll show you how to build the fence that I already have kind of started, and also put lighting, like street lamps alongside this, just to kind of give it some detail, maybe some bushes or something, I don't know. And the same goes with this. I'll like do like runway markings, like where planes will come in. Might fill in this upper area with like grass or something, or like lighting as well, like huge, like super tall street lamps for lighting up the runway and where the planes will come in and park or go into their respective hangars. So we don't actually have the runway or the landing strips planned yet. This is just kind of like parking area where the planes will actually go into their hangars when they're not flying. This is just kind of like a parking lot for when they actually take off and land. So that hasn't been planned yet. I'll probably do that after I get this all nice and finished. So this might be a pretty long Let's Build segment, the landing strip slash tarmac. What did I call it? Whatever. Yeah, like the landing strip. This might be a long Let's Build segment because I feel like even this part is going to take a long time, and that's not even getting to the actual landing strip with all like the lights and stuff that go into that. So now I'm going to switch over to Minecraft and show you how to build the fence. As you can see, there's a segment left unbuilt here. This is made up of segments. I'll just show you how to build one segment, and you just do it pretty much over and over again. And then I will start on the road in the parking lot here and the security barricade, and then I'll probably end somewhere there. The next episode I'll either finish that or start on the helipads if I finish that this episode, and then I'll move to just lighting and all the stuff I said earlier. So yep, now I'm going to jump on over to Minecraft. Alright, I'm back, and I'm on Minecraft this time. I'm not on PowerPoint. And this is what I'm going to start with. This is the fence that I have running along the entirety of the well, first actually I'm going to show you everything that I did. So by the way, this is 3 blocks from the stone, the first one that we initially built, but I'm sure if you followed along in the hangar Let's Build, you would have already done that, as opposed to this one, which is right up against the grass. Also, these are 84 blocks wide, just in case you didn't know. It shouldn't really matter when you're planning all of this out, but yeah, as you can see, it's very, very large open space, which is fine. I don't know, I kind of based it off of the Grand Theft Auto, like, entrance, like, I don't know. Wanted to give it as much space as possible because, again, this is an airport. There's going to be huge jumbo jets, you know, going into the hangars and everything. But yes, so I'm going to start on the fence. This is how I built them. They are spaced. There's one of these spaced every, let's see, 1, 2, actually it'll be easier to count the grass blocks. So 1, or will it? This would be hard to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So this like chain link section is 15 blocks long, and this is how I build the fence. So on either side where the pole is going to go, do that. Put 2 glowstone here. As you can see, it's lighting all that up. Then I take stone, put it there as like the foundation for the pole that is holding up the entire fence, like so, all the way up. How many? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 tall. Then I just fill it all in with fence, like so, or iron bars. In this case, they're chain link fence blocks, I guess. And I kind of miss now in the update. It's like just like a little pole. It used to have like little things jutting out of each side of it, which I kind of miss because it made really cool looking like antennas for like the tops of buildings. Now it's just like super thin and doesn't really work, and I have to use ender or whatever this is, nether brick fence. It's like the only thing thick enough to kind of make a convincing antenna for a building. And plus it hasn't gotten any easier to build these. Boom. Alright. So once you do that, you just coat the top with stone brick or stone slabs, like so. Nice. And then just cover that with grass. I hate how the stone or the iron bars connect to the grass. It's kind of annoying, hopefully, because it doesn't do it with glass panes, I don't think. But yeah, that's how you build the fence, and I just did that all the way down. And also, one thing I wanted to show was where the parking spots ended. Honestly, well, in like the first video I did this, I think it was the terminal video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, I spaced them 5 blocks apart wherever I started down there, and they actually end. The one closest to, or right before this iron right here is where it ends. So in between the iron and where this ends. So like, yeah, just kind of match it up with the terminal. That's where it ends, if you're like following along super specifically. Yep, that's pretty much it for that. Now I'm going to get started. I think I'm just going to build the like security kind of checkpoint here, but first I need to break the fence. I'm going to have it first let me get the gray wool. There. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 blocks away from the terminal. It doesn't really matter that it's going in front of the terminal because it's a road. It's pavement, doesn't really matter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna make the road 8 blocks wide, which is pretty thick, but oh well. I'm actually gonna want it thick because I'm gonna have fence on either side, so I don't want it to be too narrow. So I'm gonna break the fence where I have it. Ooh, and one more thing. Obviously, it's not gonna match up perfectly with where I have it ending down here, the fence that is. So yeah, this last one isn't 15, it's like closer to 10. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's only 12. So yeah, I had to shorten the last segment. Not a big deal, but just for those of you who might get confused by that. There's the whole setup. 8 blocks, 84 blocks, 84 blocks. You remember the PowerPoint. And if you don't, you could always go back in the video. Through the power of YouTube controls. Alright, so I'm just going to break this down. Like so. Get rid of all this. Alright. Oh boy. The only thing harder than placing the iron bars is getting rid of them. I honestly hate how they have it. I wish like the whole block, like as an entity, still kind of showed up. Like obviously it still looked the same, but like it's I don't know, like I don't know, I'm gonna try to explain what I'm trying to say. I wish that the stone blocks still kind of had the same I guess force field as a full block, so that it still looked the same, but like you could still hit it anywhere like within like a full block. Like the hit detection was like bigger, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I wish the iron bars and glass panes hit detection was bigger. There, I said it. Now I'm gonna get rid of all this. If you're wondering why, it's not actually towards bedrock. There's 3 actually layers of it. This is where a army base used to be that I never finished and thought was kind of ugly, so I destroyed it. It was like super impenetrable, so I put bedrock as its base to make it super bomb proof, I guess. And that's why there's bedrock everywhere. Which I actually thought I fixed, but I guess not. Alright. And yep. I'm gonna release the download for this map soon. The newest version of Titan City. There's a lot of new stuff actually from the one I released last year. Like I forget how many oh, I forgot to put stone here. A lot of new buildings. I think there's like 20 new skyscrapers. The city itself didn't actually grow in terms of like land, but it definitely got a lot taller, a lot more tall buildings, and just generally nicer. Like there's a IAA building from Grand Theft Auto 5 that I built in that other video. That's like its own complex now in the city. And I actually, the first ever building I built in this city, I started the World Trade Center. That was like the first building I started working on, but the first finished building was the 3 World Trade Center, which was like the little hotel. But I actually destroyed that and replaced it with a bigger hotel. But I was able to download the original. So like the original first Titan City building is back on the map. I made it even bigger than it was. Now it's like 2 buildings. I like edited it to actually make it a skyscraper. The original wasn't a skyscraper, it was just like a Marriott hotel looking thing. But now it's back on the map. And it's like integrated with the IAA building, so it's like a little complex. It's really cool. And it's not street level, it's kind of like elevated. I don't know. I think this map can use more verticality. Like, playing Grand Theft Auto has really kind of opened my eyes to like better infrastructure, I guess. Alright, so first what I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to make this, I lied, I'm not going to make it 8, I'm going to make it a lot more than that. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I was thinking of this as 1 lane, but I'm definitely going to want it to be 2 lanes wide. So, yeah, I'm going to destroy all this. And just extend all this. Yeah, and then after I'm done the security kind of like gateway, I'll end the episode, and then when I come back, I probably would have extended this road all the way to the end of the hangar, because you don't need to see me do that. It would just be boring. Yep. So I'm just gonna fill this all in with gray wool, which I'm kind of mad that, I don't know, I know cayenne stained clay wasn't a thing when I started the city, at least on the Xbox. Kind of wishing that was what the roads were made out of, though. But they're not, unfortunately, so I'm gonna make these 10. And at this point, going back and changing all the roads like would be a nightmare. Which, I don't know, maybe there's like a command. But even then, I was about to say if there's a command to like somehow change all the ID, like all the blocks, like change the ID of all the gray wool blocks to cayenne stained clay blocks. Even then, I've used gray wool on other things other than roads that I wouldn't want to change. Well, actually, maybe not. Oh wait, what the fuck am I doing? And instead of the nether brick fence, I'm gonna make this into that. Ooh, this is gonna be cool. This is where like the first gate will be. Because if you play Grand Theft Auto, I know I'm not basing this map off of Grand Theft Auto, but I'm basing a lot of like the small design elements off of the game. Because it's a big city and it's easily observable. And Rockstar did their homework in making it as accurate to real life as possible. So yep, that's a good place to look for inspiration. Like Google Images will only do so much. So if you're like looking for architectural inspiration, hop on like any open world game. Like Just Cause 2 was a lot of inspiration for this map. What else? Grand Theft Auto 4, Grand Theft Auto 5, like I said. All of those maps and stuff. Alright, so this is like the first set of stuff. Is this odd numbered? 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it is. Awesome. I'm happy because I want there to be a center to this. 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. There's the center. So this is where cars go in and out. Like so. There. That's cool. So that's where some cars will go in, and plus it's not in the way of the hangar. Actually, I never really thought about that. I'm gonna make... how am I gonna do this? Actually, you know what? I know this is probably infuriating to watch because I keep changing everything. I'm gonna have this be a lot closer than I have it to the road, because I was just now thinking about, I don't want this, like, I don't want there to be a like security checkpoint in front of like the hangar door. That wouldn't make any sense. The road's fine, but not the like security kiosk and all that shit that I'm gonna put in. So I'm gonna tear this down. The thing I spent so much time building. And yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Alright. Get rid of all this. Mark this off right. So yeah. Where I'm destroying all this fence is where the security is gonna go. Like the kiosk and everything. And then the ooh, I should do redstone actually. That'd be cool. Actually, yeah, I'll do that. Not in this episode, but I know of a way to like make like barriers that come up from the ground, which are really easy, but this episode's already pretty long, so I'm gonna wait for next episode. But right now, I'm just gonna build the. Oh, what color should I make them? I'll make them quartz, since I've already had this building, or the terminal's quartz, so might as well make a match. Alright. Have this come off here. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure this matches. Actually, yeah, that's 2. It's actually like built into the hangar. Which I don't know how that would fly in real life, but whatever. This is make-believe. I'll have the door be like right here, and then like that, and bring this around. And then I'm gonna top it off with, ooh, actually it would be cool if, I kinda like it how it is. I was gonna put the stone slabs on like vertically as columns on each corner, but to kind of match with how it kind of is built into that. But I kind of like how it is right now. So that's cool. I'm actually not even gonna have a kiosk on this side, because that would just be too weird having it like come off the one wall. Alright. One last thing before I end the episode. Just gonna put some light in here. Boop, boop. 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 Alright. There's the kiosk. So next episode, I'm going to have some redstone come down here, and there's going to be like, I'll just mark it off. Like things like this that'll pop up from the ground to stop any cars from getting through. via redstone. So, yep, that's the end of that episode. I hope this helped out. I actually got through a lot of stuff, not like through actual building, but at least showing you all this new stuff that I did. So, yep, there's the new part, and when you get back, or next episode, this road is going to be extended all the way down to the end of the hangar, and we'll work on the redstone and then get started on the garage. So yep, that's pretty much it. Be sure to check out the next episode when it comes out, and be sure to check out all the previous episodes if you would like to follow along to build all of this that you see here. The terminal, the control tower, the hotel that's over there, but you can't see it because of the low render distance, and the hangars and all this stuff. And yep, other than that, this has been Colonial Puppet. Have a good day.